Hey, into the hey, my illustrious Paswa Snappers. Oh yeah. Today is your slice of Yogatry. And today we'll be talking about the importance of women. Why we need them, why we love them. We all came from a woman. Every single one of us. So what makes them so important to humanity, what makes them so important every day? These are the things that we're going to be focusing on. So I wrote you something. Each woman represents an amazing story and an unfathomable greatness, a dream, a reality, and nature at its finest. The impossibilities men would face without that sweet woman's face. This wife, more than wisdom, she is love. She is inspiration. She is hope. She is our freedom. This little girl never knew she could have such aspirations. This other woman created an empire with milk and honey. Soon she achieved heights beyond any sky. Soon she was better than anyone ever realized. That daughter was so lovely they painted her face on silver screens to everyone's amazement. That same daughter saved the world with her kindness and grace. You see, every little girl is important. The woman saves the man because she simply does all that she can.
My name is Britta B, and the name of this poem is Dear Young Woman. Dear young woman, I hope you find you. I hope you find love. I see all the armor you wear. I see all the jewels and gems of wisdom you share. It's okay to shine, Ma. It's okay to shine. It's okay to have pride, Ma. You don't have to live a lie. Don't let the violence fool you into silence, convincing you that you are not worthy of space and time. You might not know it yet, but you got a multi-dimensional set of eyes looking out for you. Trust that what is meant for you is relying on you to show up. Show up. You can lose your religion, but you will never lose your spirit. Each of your breaths have minds and lives of their own. I doubt we'll ever know the true impact of our presence. What a blessing. Young woman, I wish you enough. I wish you enough time for all of your skills and talents. I wish you more. I wish you more revelations than disrespects and regrets. And I beg you to believe in yourself more than your parents ever did. Carry out your curiosities in spite of the corruptions you experience. You let yourself free when you let yourself forgive. And so when you do, and I know you will, I hope you find you. I hope you find love again. A word that comes to mind for this piece is empowerment. As a poet, I really want to serve as an encouraging voice through my work. And I want this poem to be a reminder that whatever you're going through as a woman, you have the choice to make for yourself on how gentle and kind you are with yourself. So I may be putting this out there as a message for people other than me, but it's also a reminder to myself to treat myself kindly and to be good to myself.
We all have purpose, even if we're still striving to understand what that is. When I decided as a teenager that acting would be my path, whether I recognized it or not, I was walking towards my purpose. As a young actress trying to make my way, survival figured into the equation, but not so much that I was ever willing to compromise my integrity, is that there will be times when you seemingly face insurmountable obstacles, but that's when you dig deep into your soul for the courage and the fortitude to keep going and to never forget that despite life's detours, you are destined for greatness. So when you're told you're not good enough, you tell them, not only am I good enough, I'm more than enough. When they say, send her back home, you tell them, I am home. When they tell you that you're angry or nasty, you tell them that they're mistaken. This is me. This is me being resolute and standing firmly in my truth. And when they say you're not beautiful, you tell them that you are the descendant of royalty. I would encourage you to take this experience with you as you go about your respective journeys. If the first woman God ever made was strong enough to turn this world upside down, these women together ought to be able to turn it right again. So sisters, we have much work to do, and together we are unstoppable. Always remember that our voices, the very power that we hold individually and all of us collectively, it does matter. Now is not the time to be silent. Find your purpose, pursue it relentlessly, passionately, and loudly. Be persistent and win.
Anybody who knows me knows when I get serious about something, I tie my hair back like a black ribbon. This is an elegy to all the things we become before we're done becoming women. 1, elegy for the freshman girlfriend, whose optimism was buttermilk at the breakfast table, turned sour by a boy for whom my face wasn't pretty in the way he preferred. So I baked my body into a buffet, a pie he could cut into, sample, take a slice of what he liked. Eyes like flies, all the maggoted compliments I swallowed because somewhere this must be a delicacy and somewhere I must be really, really lucky. Though not Christian enough to pray for, not even trophy enough to pay for. I spent half of college trying to get this boy to love me, the other half trying to get over him. Well, that girl, she's been dead for years now, but everybody keeps asking me to conjure up her ghost. 2, ode to the slut who doesn't fuck, but still a slut for not letting him hit. Ladies, there are always 2 ways of looking at a condom in a wrapper. Open your legs and you won't necessarily find freedom. Close them and you won't necessarily find purity. Purity is just contraception against evil thoughts. Freedom is knowing your hip is a hinge. Use your body at your own discretion and seek your own pleasure. What lies between your thighs is a man's genesis, so how dare he spit upon scripture? To all the women who've been pried open, propped up and Jada posed, I'm sorry there was no funeral for the going out of your smile and the coming in of strangers. To all the women who've been called hoes, boppers, and skanks. What's in a name but a whole lot of rape culture? What's a slut anyway but a pimp in sheep's clothing? 3, ode to the bitch who's not a bitch. Just doesn't always feel like shaking hands after the show. You know, I tried to tame the Leo in me. Cut off all my hair to be rid of my ego, but she still comes roaring in like a red dragon, cause she be my protection. A pit bull in a skirt, please. I am a bull mastiff on the scent of a fresh kill, and I am still learning how to heal. 5. Oh, to the surgeons, to the knives we wield deftly in our right hands, and the sutures we made of our own mouths when nothing else could close the wound. To my first love and how I had to cut him out at 19 and again at 21 and again at 22. Like a field doctor without supplies on the battlefields, I had to improvise. I marched through my own heart armed with nothing and came out the other side. My hands might have been murderers, but my coat was still white and my shirt was still clean. 6. Oh, to the mothers who are also martyrs, who are also daughters of God and therefore saints. Ladies, how many times have we tried to save someone with our love? Been bread, butter, and breast, done our best to give good head. I mean, knowledge, wisdom, understanding. Oh, to the poet. On my best days, she is all that I am. On my worst days, she is all that I hope to be. 7. Ode to the impossible. I am still a redhead in my heart, just like my grandmama. Have traveled to over 20 countries, wake up every day and love what I do, and still wonder if I'm doing enough, if I'm worth enough. And sometimes all this self-doubt gets tiring, more tired than a bag of old diamonds. So I ask myself, if today were the last today, would I be okay with the life that I've lived? Would I be okay with the woman that I am now? And then I forgive myself. No matter what the answer, I forgive myself. I forgive myself until there is no more sand left in Egypt. I remember the mountains in my last name and the victory in the middle, repeated over and over to myself as if it were a mantra. Alicia Nicole Harris, the unforgotten victory, the victory of the truth. It took me 7 years. 7 whole years, y'all, to go from that girl to this woman. But ain't God good? And ain't I great?
Many people wonder where my secret lies. I'm not cute or built to suit a fashion model size. When I start to tell them, they think I'm telling lies. I say, it's in the reach of my arms, the span of my hips, the stride of my step, the curl of my lips. I'm a woman, phenomenally. I walk into a room just as cool as you please, and to a man the fellows stand or fall down on their knees. Then they swarm around me, a hive of honeybees. I say, it's the fire in my eyes, the flash of my teeth, the swing in my waist, the joy in my feet. I'm a woman, phenomenally. Men themselves have wondered what they see in me. They try so much, but they can't touch my inner mystery. When I try to show them, they say they still can't see. I say, it's in the arch of my back, the sun of my smile, the ride of my breasts, the grace of my style. I'm a woman, phenomenally. Now you understand just why my head's not bowed. I don't shout or jump about or have to talk real loud. When you see me passing, it ought to make you proud. I say, it's in the click of my heels, the bend of my hair, the palms of my hands, the need for my care. Because I'm a woman, phenomenally, phenomenal woman, all you women, and me.